morning, a warm good morning, a very enthusiastic good morning to you all, my dear students. Okay, so today I am going to discuss related to chapter 2, and as the name shows, nutrition in animals. Our first chapter was related to nutrition in plants, and now we are dealing with nutrition in animals, right? So why it is named as nutrition in animals? Because in this chapter we will be discussing about the nutrition procedure or the process which deals with animals or heterotrophic organisms. Okay, so to begin with this, you will find there will be a page. You will find there in the first page, if I am not wrong, you will find there, okay, that it is mentioned, I had provided you, animals cannot make their own food, so they are referred as what? Heterotrophs. And why? If you can see on your screen, children, there is a page which shows you your first page, and there you will find some points are there, and related to it you will find nutrition, digestion and digestive tract. Nutrition is a process of intake of food, and then that food is changed into absorbable form, soluble form, easy form, and then it is utilized by the body for its proper growth and development. Then comes your digestion. What is digestion? Nutrition and digestion, they go side by side, but they differ from each other. Okay, digestion is, it is a process of breaking down of complex substances of food. Now what are the complex substances of food? You know about the components of food. What are the components of food? Components of food are carbohydrates, maybe glucose, starch, okay, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, roughage, water, and so on. So these carbohydrates or your fats or vitamins or your proteins, these are to be broken down into simpler substances. Okay, in due course of time, when I will be discussing about human digestion, you will come to know about this. Here you only know the definition, that the breaking down of complex substances of food like starch, protein and fat into simpler substances. That is known as digestion. And what is digestive tract? Our total digestive system is known as digestive tract or alimentary canal or gut or digestive system. I told 4 words for one complete system: digestive system, gut, G-U-T, gut, and alimentary canal or digestive tract. Children, you must be noting all these. Now coming to the second one, your different ways of taking food. You see now second page will be in front of you. I am just telling you, here there are various kinds of animals. We consider them as animals because their mode of nutrition is heterotrophic. They depend on other plants or other animals for their food. And here in this sequence you will find 1 to 12 names are given: amoeba, bees, hummingbird, lice, jung, jung पालते हो ना, lice, mosquitoes, butterfly, housefly, snail, ant, eagle, frog, and snake. And the food which we eat, that is also named here as microscopic organism, is the food of amoeba, and nectar of flower is the food of what? Bees. And nectar of flower is also the food for hummingbird, and blood of humans for lice, blood of animals for mosquitoes, okay, and nectar from flower again for butterfly. So all these children, you will go through this, and you will also find how do they get this food, their mode of taking food, right? Their mode of taking food is amoeba captures by pseudopodia or false fate, okay? Then bees, they have a feeding tube and it does the siphoning, okay, nectar. Then sucking, hummingbird sucking the nectar, and lice, it pierces the its parts, body parts into our skull, and then it sucks the blood. Mosquitoes, they also have thin tube in their body. They also pierce in our body and other animals' body and suck the blood. Then comes butterfly. They also suck the nectar with the help of a feeding tube. Housefly, they also have tube-like structure and they have sponging. Method is sponging. What do they eat? Sugar, food, and also garbage, right? Snail, you see snail, insects and small plants. And the method is scraping. And the method is biting and chewing, okay, with the help of mouth parts. And then eagle, you see, it's a very big one, big bird kind of thing. Okay, not kind, it's a bird, eagle. Okay, so they eat snakes, rats, chicks, etc. And how do they eat? They capture, they seize their animal, okay, with their hooked beak. Then comes your frog. You all are aware of frogs, okay. Now in rainy season, we will see them frequently here and there in our garden, okay. And these frogs, they eat small insects from the air. They also capture. They have a very long and sticky tongue with that. Then snakes, small animals like rats, okay. They swallow. Simply they swallow the whole animal. So this was all about the mode of intake of food by different animals. Now coming to the third page, I'll tell you a very interesting fact related to starfish. Okay, you know starfish, it has arms. You can see here in your book, very simple diagram is given in your NCERT book. But here I have collected this picture from a different book and I am providing you. Okay, it is a sea animal, right? So how it consumes the food? What it does, starfish opens the hard shell of its prey and then it pushes out its own stomach through its mouth into the prey's shell. See, the stomach comes out of the body. Can we bring out our stomach from the body? Never, not possible at all, impossible. Okay, so here the starfish, it brings out its stomach from the body and then through its mouth, and then it captures the prey's shell, the outermost covering. Then the stomach wraps around the soft animal inside the shell, and then the starfish takes its stomach back along with the captured food inside its body for digestion. Then the process goes on, okay? So I think by this time you all are ready with all these, okay? Everyone has to be very attentive in preparation of the notes, writing everything very neatly in their notebook, right? Now coming to the human digestion. Now I am coming to the next one. Here on your screen, you must be getting the page. I will be providing you all these notes today, okay? So here you will see about the human digestion. Children, when I talk about this, you all should know our body is a complex machine, okay? And inside that body, there are several processes which are taking place, okay? We cannot say only the digestion is going on. And one very amazing fact is also there, that when one process is going on, the other process never stops. Do you follow me? It's not that when you eat food, you stop breathing. When you start breathing, you stop writing. When you start writing, you stop talking. No, everything we can do. That is the reason our body is known as a complex machine, right? Now here you see complete diagram of digestive system is given, digestion in humans, right? And the digestive system of human, it includes several organs. I told you about what is the need of digestion. Digestion is a very simple process by which the complex food materials are broken down into simpler form and they are absorbed by the body, okay? And then they mix with the blood and they help to get energy, to do other kind of body activities. And finally, the waste material, everything cannot be digested. There is waste material also. That waste material is thrown out of the body. Okay, so when I talk about digestive system, you will find there that it is divided into two. One is alimentary canal, digestive tracts are there, okay, and that is known as digestive tract. And the other one is some digestive glands are there. You know, salivary gland, pancreas is one gland, gallbladder is one gland, and liver is one gland. These are the 4 glands. Simultaneously, you will be getting the names of all those glands here. You need not to worry. The teacher is telling the names of so many glands. Once again, I repeat, if you want to note down, you may note down, children: salivary gland, pancreas, gallbladder, and liver. These are the glands associated with our digestive system. Coming to alimentary canal, here what happens, it is a long tube kind of structure which is present from mouth to anus. That means from the beginning of the body. Now I am talking. How am I talking? I am talking with the help of my mouth. Lips are moving and tongue is helping. Teeth are giving structure and my face is there where mouth is associated, and I am talking. I am telling you, delivering my lecture, delivering my speech to you all, right? So you see here we have, it is a long tube which starts from mouth and it ends in anus, the last part of the body. Okay. Now here you will find, children, that it has 5 functions. It's not a very simple one. It has 5 functions. What are the 5 functions? One is your ingestion. Intake of food into the mouth is known as ingestion. Digestion, breaking it into smaller pieces and pushing it through from the mouth to the next part of the body, that is through food pipe, it goes to the stomach. Then absorption, with the help of many digestive juices. I told you the names of the glands also. They will help in the process of absorption. After digestion, absorption. They will be absorbing in the body parts, in the blood, and then finally the waste materials will be thrown out of the body. That is known as egestion. So these 2 words are similar. Okay, ingestion and egestion, these 2 words are similar. You need not to confuse related these. Ingestion is intake, egestion is throwing out. Now here you will find, so it starts from mouth. Inside mouth we have tongue, we have teeth, and we have saliva. Okay, and ingestion takes place there. Then coming to next, there the primary stage, the digestion of food begins in our mouth, right? Teeth breaks, tongue helps to mix, and then saliva get mixed with it and it changes into a semi-solid paste kind of thing. Then it is pushed to the next part of the body. And how is it pushed? It goes through the esophagus. The spelling is a complicated kind of name, OE, okay, esophagus, or the other name is food pipe. You will find on the screen. So from that food passage, food pipe, it goes to the next part, that is stomach. And in stomach, children, you will find that in stomach, what happens? The digestion takes place, right? Digestion, then from stomach, it goes to the next part. Here you will see the names of the digestive glands. Before that, let me just tell you that from stomach, what happens? Partial digestion of food takes place, okay? And then it moves to the next part of the body, that is small intestine. There the absorption and assimilation. Assimilation is mixing of that absorbed food in the blood. That is known as assimilation, okay? And then finally, whatever is absorbed, that is over. Now some waste materials are left. Those waste materials are brought to the large intestine. And large intestine, it takes part in the process of egestion. It has anus and rectum. Anus helps to throw the waste materials, undigested body wastes from the body. That is known as egestion. Now let us come to the next part, that is digestive gland. So let us begin with salivary gland. Here 3 names are given. You will not be able to see gallbladder. I will tell you about that. Salivary glands, they secrete saliva. That saliva, its action is, it secretes one enzyme, a very important thing, and it helps to convert. Enzyme word you will find. Enzymes are the biocatalyst. They increase the reaction. When we want to make idli, what we do? We add some ENO powder or some baking powder in that batter so that the fluffiness will appear very quickly, okay? So similarly, children, here also with the help of saliva, your food is broken down into, starch is broken down into simple sugar, and it helps in moistening the food, and then it makes it easier to swallow. Okay, then comes your next part. Next one is your pancreas. Okay, pancreas. After that it comes your liver. Liver is present in the upper part of the abdomen. Okay, it is a, see, you have to remember, it is the largest gland in the body, right? And what is its secretion? Salivary gland secretes saliva, but liver secretes another juice, bile juice. Okay, and that is stored in gallbladder. I told you the name of the fourth gland, that is gallbladder. Okay, bile juice is then released into the small intestine, where it helps in the digestion of fats. So our starch digestion is over, breaking down is over. Now we are coming to the digestion of fats. Now it is pancreas is another gland. Pancreas is also a large cream colored structure present just below the stomach. You will see that in the diagram. It secretes pancreatic juice in the small intestine. And pancreatic juice, its function is to break down carbohydrate, protein and fat all in the small intestine into simpler form. Carbohydrate is broken down into simple sugar, protein is broken down into amino acids, or fats are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. You have to remember, carbohydrate contains starch, starch is broken down into glucose, right? Protein is broken down into amino acids, and fats are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. Okay, and all these things are taking place in small intestine, and in small intestine complete digestion of food takes place, right? Now coming to the digestion in alimentary canal is given here. You will go through it. Okay, another day I will tell you about the teeth and tongue. Okay, so this was all about your digestive system. Here you will see, children, structure and function of various parts of alimentary canal in humans. Okay, all these parts are working in proper coordination. There is no collision, there is no accident. Okay, all these systems are working in a very coordinated manner. We should also learn from our body. If the body is a complex machine and so many systems are working together in the body, if they have no fighting among themselves, then why do we fight on very small little things? So let us end up our session here only, children. Okay, and we will be meeting again in the next class. I will be providing you the notes, okay, in my next today's class. Okay, with this I come to the end. Thank you, children. Thank you very much.